okay, you lost today, but in my opinion, I thought you were the better team.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that comment. I thought we dominated the game for 25 minutes. It's a sloppy goal for us to concede, a bit of a mistake. Cam Windus again. Dan Hall been fantastic, missing out for injury, but Cam's been fantastic. It's his third game in the team, and he should have dropped a little bit early. And quick pitch, slippy pitch, and he just missed the bounce. So a really sloppy goal for us to concede. I thought up until that point we controlled the game. You know, for a home team in Adelaide, who are a very good team. Normally they put teams under the pump. And I thought we controlled the game. We had some half chances, probably picked the wrong option in that front third a few times. Yeah, but I felt comfortable up until that point, and that's momentum. You know, the opposition scores, and all of a sudden everyone wants the ball and they start passing the ball around. So yeah, I definitely agree with that, and yeah, disappointing. But like I say, all credit to Adelaide. Really, for them to get through. I hope they go all the way, because it's nice for clubs like us that don't have the massive budgets to challenge the big boys. So yeah, we'll be supporting them moving forward.
I think there was a turning point when Lewis came off with injury, maybe at the wrong time for you as well, because he was all over, I thought, Craig Goodwood for all the match, even though he scored that opener. And
yeah,
that maybe worked against you as well. But I mean, was that a ploy to make sure that Craig didn't get any room?
Look, we analysed them as we do every week. We knew how we could combat Craig Good. We knew he's without doubt one of the best attacking players in the league. If you let him have the ball at his feet, he's going to hurt you. We crosses, we passes. That's why he's one of the most potent attacking wide players in the competition. But look, Lewis has been fantastic this year. He's an absolute machine. Physically he's on another level, and he's developed a lot this season for a player that hasn't really played much the last couple of years. So really proud of him. But to be honest, the incident there, I might as well talk about it. We have a man injured, he's coming off, we're trying to make a substitution and put Storm Roux on. For whatever reason, they rushed the game, we can't bring Storm Roux on, which, again, I don't understand how we couldn't put the sub on when Lewis has walked 20-30 metres off the pitch. But I was told he wasn't ready, so I'm not sure why the game had to be rushed, that we couldn't put him on. And yeah, we copped the second goal down the right-hand side where we don't have a player. So that was disappointing. And again, I thought it was against the run of play. But I'll present a fact as well. We received an email at 10:30 p.m. last night. The referee's changed. It's no longer Ali Fagami, who I think is one of the best refs in the competition. It's the only part-time referee from Adelaide that is now gone from fourth official to refereeing the game. So again, that's not why we lost the game today, but I just love an explanation as to why that happens, because that's not normal. And again, we've got 4 full-time referees in the A-League, and there's 2 games this weekend and we get a part-time referee. So again, things like that have gone against us all season. But like I said, that's not to be bitter. Adelaide deserve to be in the elimination finals because they scored 3 goals, we scored 1. But again, it's something that you have to question.
Did they give you a reason why Fagami couldn't make it and he got a hometown referee?
Look, we asked for an explanation, and the explanation was that he had to work next week, so he couldn't be involved in the games next week. So they're going to give him the game today. So again, I can't imagine a referee from Leeds refereeing Leeds Man United, or a referee from Sheffield refereeing Sheffield United Sheffield Wednesday. So again, maybe that's something I'm not used to. But yeah, I thought again, to cop that second goal when we're trying to put a substitute on was crazy. And yeah, I thought that sort of give them back into the game, because I thought we were really putting pressure on, and it was only a matter of time before we scored. So that gives an uphill battle, but I'm really proud of the boys. I thought the way that they played today, very young team again, but just some key moments that we just didn't get the run of the green today. And yeah, a couple of mistakes from us ended up in the back of the net. So that's football.
Yeah, obviously scoring goals and creating chances hasn't been that much of an issue for you guys this season, and completely agree, dominated a lot of the game, but was a disappointing thing, apart from losing, obviously not being able to create those chances that you may have created in past weeks, given, like you said, even though you went a goal down, you still were in it and you still were dominating? Yeah,
look, they sat behind the ball. They're at home. They sat a lot of players behind the ball. They were very deep and looked to catch us on the counter-attack a couple of times. So, again, good tactic from them. Obviously worked for them today. A couple of mistakes from us. But look, we lost Maresh last week. He's been outstanding. For 5 games, he was leading the line for us with Jason Cummings, and then he gets an injury last week off the bench, and yeah, not to have him today was hard as well. But like I said, I thought the effort from the boys, not just today, all season. I just said to him in there, we've had a lot of hurdles to jump over. First team to Wellington, I think first team to Perth, FFA Cup final in Melbourne, Melbourne victory home game, and then again, not here to talk about controversy, but anyone that watched the Melbourne City game earlier in the season, I think that was the most controversial refereeing performance I've ever seen. And you look back on it now, and I said to the referee after the game, you don't see it now, but at the end of the season, that would have been 3 points for us. If you take the 2 incidents away, we'd have had a home final, finish third or fourth, and Melbourne City would have probably lost the final and lost the Premier's plate to Melbourne Victory. So again, everyone gets poor refereeing decisions. But that, if anyone watched that game, I still have nightmares about what happened. And yeah, it was sort of a global people talking about all over the world. So again, it's hard to look back now and not look with anything but pride for the boys, and so proud. But yeah, of course, you dissect the season at the end of it, and yeah, finish up tonight. And I just told the boys, be proud of what you've achieved. Massive achievement, massive, and against everybody writing us off. So I think that in life in general is great for these young players that have proved everybody wrong, and we'll come back stronger next year and sign some new players as well and strengthen the squad, and can't wait to get back next year.
Talk about pride and a young squad, and Miller's obviously one of them, but also thought Maxi Ballard was amazing tonight. He's playing against a couple of Spanish players that have been around a long time, plenty of experience, and thought he probably had the wood on both of them, and even for the goal, he's turned their seats in the box. It was really good. You must be proud of someone like that.
Look, Maxi was outstanding tonight. He's a young player that he's as a midfielder, he's got everything. He's developed, he's grown, he's had bad games, he's had good games, and his consistency towards the end of the season. Nizzy's been outstanding. Ankle injury, Dan Hall, obviously injury. So look, we had a couple of injuries tonight, Dan Hall, Nizzy, Maresh. But Maxi was outstanding tonight. And Steely, I thought young Steely again, just his energy in the middle of the park, outstanding. And yeah, Farrell, talk about them all, Farrell, Hatchie coming on today, Garang, there's just so many of them, and I thought Nikolai Muller came on today and give us some good energy, created a couple of opportunities as well, and Jason and Marcos worked the socks off. So yeah, shame we couldn't get another one and pull it to extra time. Would have been exciting for everybody, but like I said, fair play to Adelaide, and we wish them well moving forward.
Monty, with a very young team, you controlled large parts of the game. They played really well, but when you look back and review the game with them, is there a harsh lesson for them in someone like Craig Goodwin? 2 moments of quality. He scores, he sets up the second goal, even though he's hardly done a thing for the rest of the game. And there's a lesson for them in owning an occasion. Yeah, look, like I said, Goodwin's a top player. He is. He's been a top player. I played against him years ago, and he was a good player then. He still looks the same age, which is amazing. But like you said then, I thought we nullified their threat a lot. I thought they played on the counter-attack a lot against us, and yeah, just key moments. Like you said, Cam Winders should have dropped a little bit earlier. It wasn't even a good through ball. It was just a nothing ball, and it just skidded off the surface, and he got his body shape wrong. And yeah, that was the first goal, and I thought until that moment they didn't really have any control of the game. And yeah, we just didn't have that final pass in the box that we've had lately. So yeah, again, lessons. These young boys have learnt so many lessons this year. Like I said, it's been a first for a lot of them. They broke so many records. They broke so many records. There's another one there to break tonight, but we didn't manage to do it. So yeah, it's just look back on the season, and up until the league, I thought it was a fantastic league season. Finals football's finals football. Need a bit of luck on the night. We didn't have any luck tonight. A couple of mistakes, and yeah, I think a couple of decisions went against us, but that's normal. Like I said, it's you have to win with humility and lose with humility, and like I said, Adelaide scored 3 goals, so they deserve to win, and can't wait for next season now.